Jon Snow is admittedly left-leaning, but the journalist has said his brother, who he has not seen in 2 years, believed he wasn't a leftie. His comments come after the 75-year-old, who retired from Channel 4 News 2 years ago, was previously accused of chanting "F the Tories" at Glastonbury back in 2017. In a new interview, the veteran broadcaster has given a rare insight into his family life and political stance after years of being impartial due to his job role. Jon announced his retirement, after 32 years of anchoring Channel 4 News, and can now speak more freely about his political allegiance. The journalist and author is set to release his new book, The State of Us, and he has now given a rare look into his childhood, career and family ties. Jon said he grew up quite emotionally distant from both of his parents, despite admittedly having a privileged upbringing. Growing up with a father, who was a bishop, and in his own words an academic, Jon shared that his dad had been to Winchester, he taught at Eton, went to Oxford. He also has 2 older brothers, whom he hasn't seen in a number of years. Speaking to The Guardian, he explained, "There's no mutual interest in meeting up. And why, necessarily, should there be, actually? My older brother is extremely political, and was a trade union official for NUP, the National Union of Public Employees, which became Unison in 1993. I was anathema because I'd gone absolutely straight, broadcasting to the nation. I wasn't left-wing enough." He added, though, within my own terms, I was adequately left-wing. Jon has previously addressed claims about his thoughts on the Conservative Party, where he was alleged to have chanted "F the Tories" and at the time had no recollection of saying it. At the time, he said in a statement, "After a day at Glastonbury, I can honestly say I have no recollection of what was chanted, sung or who I took over 1,000 selfies with." Jon Snow addresses sexual tension between him and Margaret Thatcher. Latest Eamon Holmes at loggerheads with Ruth Langsford over Belfast move. Twitter. A place in the Sun's Jasmine Harman shares husband's devastating video. Instagram, he tweeted his praise of the festival in 2017, "Amazing to be amongst 200,000 at Glastonbury amid a real energy for better politics." The festival was more political than most due, in part, to the presence of the former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn. Since Jon's departure from the news programme, he has presented a 2-part documentary on Channel 4 about ageing and has launched his own weekly podcast, Snowcast. The veteran journalist is also set to publish his book, The State of Us, about news and social inequality. Jon admitted that while he has been keeping busy, there is not much work around for the broadcaster. Speaking in a new interview with Radio Times, when asked if he ever planned to take a rest, he remarked, "No, thank you. Everything is tickety-boo except there isn't quite as much work as I'd like. I'm on the lookout for more." When asked, "More?" Jon replied, "Yes. You can't put your feet up anyway when you've got a 2-year-old." Jon and his wife Dr. Precious Lunga, 48, welcomed their son via surrogate in 2021.
Come home and fall in love. I have been trying melted.